hungry, Wilson?
So hungry. My stomach's growling for some crickets.
Giddy up. All right, hey, welcome in, everyone. Friday edition of Weather Underground. I'm Mike Bettis.
And I'm Alex Wilson, and I brought a hungry self. And, you know, a lot of people going to be craving ice cream, Italian ice,
air conditioning,
all of that, because we've got huge temps headed our way.
Shock indeed. And so now we're going to talk about supercells versus hurricanes, because I think many people think they're both equally cool, but we're going to argue how shear actually helps create and destroy these systems.
All right, you go first.
All right, I'll take this first one. So let's talk supercells. Now, on a day where we don't have any shear, we get typical afternoon thunderstorms. Warm air bubbles up in the atmosphere. You get these strong updrafts, but without the shear in place, the downdrafts occur in the same location, and that actually chokes off the storm. It can't form and it dies out. But when you have very strong wind shear in the atmosphere, that not only helps create the rotating updraft that forms the supercell, it actually acts to separate the rising air in the updraft and the rain falling downdraft. So with these two areas apart, the storm can actually live longer and grow more intense.
Okay, so wind shear, good for developing your storms, but on my side, not so much.
No.
If you got a hurricane and it wants to develop into a major, well-developed hurricane, it needs weak wind shear. That allows the thunderstorm activity to develop vertically in the same places, concentrating the area of low pressure and warming of the atmosphere, the latent heating, and get it nice and warm inside the eye. That'll lower the pressure at the surface. More thunderstorms develop, and you're off to the races. But if you get wind shear, increasing wind speed with height, changes in direction with height, that tilts the thunderstorms, the latent heating, the lowering of the pressure doesn't concentrate in one spot, and it starts to fall apart. So if you look at it on a satellite, no wind shear, got nice outflow, transverse bands, well-developed eye. But if you get that wind shear coming in from the southwest, oh my goodness, the thunderstorms hit a wall on this side. The outflow starts to only go in one direction. Goodbye to the eye, low-level exposed center, and you have a decrepit, decaying system. What a waste of a good hurricane. That's what happens when wind shear attacks my storm. You can have it.
You know, I'll take it. You know, we like those pictures of the supercells when they...
Hold on, I want to...
I mean,
getting a little heated there, Doc.
The intensity really shows how violent the wind shear is for hurricanes, right? So we can just bring it over back.
Obviously,
on
I'm
this
kind
side.
of loaded up with some latent heat here. So.
Yeah, very good, Dr. Knapp. Thank you so much. That was
Well, that sounds cool.
Look forward to that.
Yeah. TiVo, set that for your DVR. Or just be home and watch it. I guess it is Sunday night. Usually a lot of people like some quiet time. But it's Friday night and you're all going to go out. But we thank you for hanging out with us just for a little while longer here on Weather Underground. I'm Alex Wilson.
And I'm Mike Bettis. A lot of you looking ahead to the weekend, of course. Let's bring you the big...
Really green grass.
What they got up there? Like Kentucky bluegrass, and it's just like a deep green.
It was spectacular, though, and I'm a little jealous because it's a lot better than my yard. Hey, here's your severe thunderstorm watch that's in play right now. We're talking about parts of central and northeastern sections of North Dakota. A few active warnings right now. We've been watching this storm to the north of Bismarck. This is into Sheridan and Wells County right now. We're watching hail out of this one. 7:30 Central Time is the expiration. Bowden, Fessenden, and Goodrich in the path of this one, eventually moving east of Goodrich. We're watching this cool picture on it. So you're saying, hey, that storm kind of appears to be shaped a little bit like a V. Well, it is, and the reason is because this storm is going about 40,000 feet in the atmosphere. So now you're getting into those mid and upper level winds, and those mid-level winds actually having to go around this. And that's why you're seeing that spread there on the radar presentation of this, because we've actually got the upper level winds going out around this. Some large hail possible out of this one. Be prepared for hail 2+ inches in diameter. These storms will continue to move eastward as we go through the overnight. And Mike, not out of the question, actually, likely that we see another round into tomorrow morning.
Saying the colder the better, it's easier to warm up than cool down.
That is true, and there is one spot here coming that is going to see a significant cool down after the heat. Highs 15, 20, 25 degrees above average as we head into next week. Look at forecast highs tomorrow. We've got 80s, even near 90 in D.C., 85 for New York. Sunday, well into the 90s for most of the Northeast, 88 in Charleston, West Virginia. But by Monday, guess what, Charleston? You're at 90 as well, 83 in Buffalo, 88 in Burlington, 91 for Boston as we start the week. Could see some records set in places like Worcester. Record high is 90. We're forecasting 91. Philadelphia, you'll be close to your record. We think you'll beat it in the Harrisburg area. Washington, D.C., you stay hot. But in Boston, hopefully our Twitter friend is from Boston, because the end part of next week actually brings significantly cooler temperatures. So we have been asking folks as well, in talking about the heat, what's your ideal sleeping temperature? Well, crickets, and they can be raised in an urban environment, so you don't need the big landscape. But we've touted it all. Everybody
All right.
in my ear is
High in
saying, eat
protein.
it.
So we've got
Eat it.
bags. We've got bags of chirps. 5 grams of proteins. Everybody ready?
Oh, I'm
Ready
so
now.
The cameraman told me.
Nav, where are yours?
What?
Wait, hold on. Hold on, we got some
Nav
here.
needs some
Oh, yeah.
chips.
Here's some
Thank you.
cheddar, Nav.
Thank you.
All right. What do you think? I've got barbecue. What do you
Someone
have?
gonna do a countdown?
Yeah, I got
I have
cheddar as well.
sea salt.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
And cheesy, actually.
I'm all in.
Mine don't taste like barbecue.
We got to do this every night,
They
Bettis,
don't-
because I get hungry during this dinner time show, you know.
You need a protein
You want to try a
load.
sea salt?
I think I
Gosh.
do. You want to try to think about making these part of our bar snacks?
Sea salt?
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Anybody
go.
barbecue?
Cheddar.
For anybody?
Sea salt. I'm an ocean guy, so this is
Yeah,
good.
actually not bad at all.
I kind of like this better.
The aftertaste
The cheddar.
is
Not bad.
fibery,
Fibery.
buggy.
Can we have fajitas next
Well,
Friday?
now you ruined it for me. Cricket fajitas. They're
fajitas?
sizzling.
Cricket fajitas.
Sure. I am. Favorite? I like the barbecue.
Put,
I
you
like-
put queso on it, anything tastes good.
Our producer Kelly says could use some hummus,
Maybe.
Yeah.
and then maybe that.
I actually have some hummus waiting in my fridge at home.
Food of the
Game
future.
on.
All right, for all of us here, Weather Underground, thank you so much for watching.
You have a little